Bankroll Nation, stand up and count your blessings. This is your favorite smoker, your neighborhood smoker, OG when it comes to the wisdom shit. Well, one of the OGs when it comes to wisdom shit. Jay Goodvibez. Welcome to Jay's Smoking Session. And hope everybody doing well. Take a puff real quick. But yeah, hope everybody doing well. Today, I'm talking about an update that's a update when it comes to GTA 6, upcoming movies that's coming up on the Marvel side and the DC side, results from TNA, WWE, and also AEW, and also talking about an update with two major hip hop artists that's legends in my opinion, and of course ended with the wisdom of the day, you know, and let's get to it. Like I said, hope everybody doing well. So the update that Rockstar said that they are having over 700 buildings. That includes shops, skyscrapers, and malls that you can go inside. And it's more buildings you can go inside. I don't name like three things, but it's more. And I hope so, man. That'd be dope. We already know it's gonna be in Florida. We already know it's gonna be a hella animals on the game. I already know it's gonna be like online stuff on the game, crazy storylines, and playable characters. And so far I know it's two people, like the boy and the girl. Uh, but other than that, all I know is when that game come out, I hope everybody pay for extra storages. Cause y'all tell me, cause the way y'all complain about Call of Duty, I feel like that's gonna be up there with Call of Duty when it comes to like space. But it's gonna be worth it, man. Like everybody, including myself, looking forward to GTA 6 to come out for like years now. So shout out to Rockstar for finally doing that, and also they in the develop of doing Red Redemption 3. I hope so, because Red Redemption 2 was dope. I hope they are coming up with Red Redemption 3, man. I'm looking forward to it if they do. Now on the upcoming movies on the Marvel side, so far this year is Avengers Doomsday. Can't wait. I know that's a sequel for all the superheroes vanishing when they had Endgame. So I'm looking forward to see how they continue with that. I'm looking forward to it. Spider-Man 4, coming out July 24th. Looking forward to that as well. But the one I'm looking forward to the most and one is Blade. They finally dropping Blade November 6th. I cannot fucking wait. I love Blade, man. He's like one of my favorite characters on Marvel. Like, is Deadpool like one of the like neutral type? You can't really say he a villain or a hero. He's like in between, but like Blade and Deadpool is like my favorite when it comes to like that element in that list. And I have other favorites, but that's too much to name. But anyway, uh, now we're going to DC. They coming out with Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. Uh, I just hope it's better than Superman. I love DC, but they could have done better with the last Superman movie. That's just my opinion. Some people might say they love the Superman movie, but hey, we'll see. And September 11th, I was surprised they coming out with a movie about this character, Clayface. Oh no, September 11th of this year. Um, Clayface should be interesting. Like literally. That I'm looking forward to that. Like for real. Like I never thought they'd come out with a Clayface movie. He's one person that not too many people that love DC talk about. They talk about like the main people, but Clayface don't really get talked about like that. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm actually looking forward to that for real. Now to the hip hop artists, J Cole is dropping his album February 6th, and the name of the album will be called, I forgot to put the name of the album, but yeah, he's dropping the album February 6th. I'm a huge J Cole fan, so whenever he drop an album, I find out when it comes along, like I play that shit. J Cole is definitely one of my favorites. Like he's like in my, for me, I have a top 20, top 30, sometimes it'll be a top 10, like of my favorite hip hop artists of all time. So he's up there for sure. T.I. is back. Coming out of retirement, he came out with a song called Let Him Know, and it's produced by VA's own Pharrell Williams. Um, the song's actually dope. Like, I was surprised T.I. came out, but if we come out of retirement like that, nine times out of 10, dude might come out with an album. You never know, T.I. But shout out to T.I. and J. Cole, man. Shout out to Marvel and DC. Shout out to Rockstar developing GTA 6. Now we're going shifting gears to the wrestling world. Uh, TNA. But before I get started with the TNA Genesis results, TNA had got a big news that Nick Nemeth resigned with TNA, which is good, man. That was dope. Like he was either going to resign with WWE or either TNA. He, either one. Like he ain't going no. Nick Nemeth, man, shout out to him. TNA Genesis, the results that came out, Genesis was a good pay per view, man. It definitely was. AJ Francis defeated Rich Swann. That was a pretty interesting rivalry. It was a dope match, man. AJ Francis proved time and time again why he's one of the most athletic, but not just athletic in the psychology way. The way he moves in the ring, the way he get under the fan's skin. You could tell he's definitely like one of the students of the game. So shout out to AJ Francis and a dope rapper too. So shout out to AJ Francis. Shout out to Wish Swan, man. He he do good with anybody he works with. That's how good Wish Swan is. So that match could have went hand in hand. Mustafa Ali defeated Elijah after hitting Elijah with his guitar. That match was good too. Um, Mustafa Ali, man, I like this character that he got. Uh, Ali is on a Elijah is in a good little baby face run. But that was a good match. The match of the night, in my opinion, was Eddie Edwards defeated JDC in a retirement match. That was sad, man, to see him go. Uh, he's also formerly known as Fandango when he was signed with WWE. Uh, I was surprised he was going to retire, but it was a good match, man. It was a good send off. Shout out to Eddie Edwards and JDC for that good hell of a match. Now they had an intergender match that I was surprised. Nick Nemeth defeated Shay Sade. That was a pretty interesting intergender match. I never thought that one of the mainstream, like you see AEW sometimes do some type of thing, but to see a intergender match that at the peak that TNA is getting back on is pretty interesting. Um, Never say never, man. You never know what kind of matches they could book, but shout out to both of them. Uh, the Knockouts Championship match was pretty good. Um, but Cora J, well, formerly known as Cora J, she signed with TNA. She came out right at the end of the TNA's knockout match. Um, I'm looking forward to see what they do with her. Um, in my eyes, she could have been an NXT champion, but you know, things don't work out as planned. The Hardys defeated the Righteousness to retain the TNA Tag Team Champions. That was a decent tag team match. Shout out to both of them. Joe Hendry defeated Moose and Cedric Alexander in a triple threat match. That was a dope triple threat match. I thought Moose was going to win that, but that's how good the match was. Because you never know who was going to win. Santino Moretta announces a Feast of Fire match will return next on the next TNA Impact episode. So that I'm interested to see who's going to be on that Fire and Feast match. Mike Santana defeated Frankie Kazarian in a Texas Death match to retain the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. After the match, Nick Nemeth attempts to cash in his Call Your Shot Gauntlet trophy, but Santana knocked him out. That was a good little match and a good segment right there. I actually enjoyed watching that. But to me, that's like out of all the matches, like between the retirement match and that match, that was like a 10 out of 10. The rest, some of them was like 8 out of 10, some of them like 7 out of 10. But you know, TNA always gonna deliver. So TNA just like NXT, it's like they always gonna deliver, like no matter what, for real, for real. Same thing with AEW, they always gonna deliver. Speaking of AEW, shifting gears to AEW right away. Adam Copeland, aka Edge, is set to end his matching career at one of the biggest AEW pay-per-views of the year, Wrestling Dream. And it's supposed to be at his hometown in Toronto, Canada. And his contract expired in October 2026. And the pay-per-view, Wrestling Dreams, will be October 10th, 2026. So I'm happy for Edge, or Adam Copeland, whatever you want to call him. I'm happy for him. He deserved it, man. Like when he was in WWE, he caught his shot the way he wanted to. But now he get the rise to the sunset on his own, and I'm so happy for Edge. Shout out to Edge, man. That's one of the goats of all time between tag team and individual. Like he's one of the goats that really don't get the credit he deserves. But when people mention like greatest of all time, his name don't get mentioned. Like his name get mentioned as far as his tag team along with Christian. You know, I'm happy that he get mentioned with that. But as far as like singles competitor, he don't get mentioned enough. And I hope people he might get mentioned enough like in AEW, but like as far as like WWE, even though they have a lot of greats of all time when it comes to like the 2010s and late 2000s, but Edge definitely should be part of that conversation as one of the goats in WWE. And shout out to the Rascals. The Rascals made their debut on a Vision, and they recently just signed with AEW. I feel like the Rascals signing to AEW, it's a good fit for them. It fits their style of wrestling. It fits their charisma, and I hope Tony Khan and whoever a part of creative like book them right and put them in the right storylines and put them in the right matches. I mean, they can work on anybody that just do right by them. And now heading to Collision, the AEW Trios Tag Team match. Hangman Adam Page and Jet Speed defeated the Ops to become the new Trios Championship. That's an interesting pairing. Hangman Adam Page and Jack Speed. But shout out to them. There's a rumor that Powerhouse Hobbs, that's from the Ops, the Israel, his contract is expiring, and he's thinking about signing to WWE. If if that is true, if he is going to sign to WWE, hmm, I would say hit him, hit him either in NXT or you put him on SmackDown. You put him on Raw, man. Raw already got like too many top stars on Raw. SmackDown don't really have enough. They have top stars, but it's not really a lot of top stars on SmackDown. Uh, NXT already shifting gears because they already have a lot of NXT call ups that just went to the main roster. So NXT might be a perfect fit for Powerhouse Hog. But if it is true, man, we'll see what direction they have with him. I mean, it's not a bad move for him. I feel like that would be good. I mean, I can think of a dream match right now between Oba Femi. Like that would be a crazy, crazy powerhouse type match right there. I mean, both of them athletic, but Powerhouse Hobbs, like AEW really didn't use him right. But I like that they still keep him in the mix, but they ain't using him right. So hopefully, if he is going to the WWE, I hope he go to NXT because I know Shawn Michaels and NXT creative team will probably use him right. But if not, I hope they put him on SmackDown. Because you put him on Raw, I feel like he gonna get lost in the mix with all the top stars on Raw. Or pair him with somebody that you know that's gonna mentor him, right? It ain't too many. It ain't too many big men in WWE right now. If you think about it, like Queen Amada defeated Jillian Hart in a singles match, decent match. Ricochet defeated Ace Austin, another decent match. Willa Yuta defeated Willie Mack in a regular singles match. Mariah defeated Mariah defeated Lisa Hirsch. That was a good match. The match that surprised me the most was Kyle O'Reilly and Kevin Matthews. I mean, I know how good Kevin Matthews is, but it surprised me with that pair. I never thought I'd see that kind of match. Man. That's really good. And the last match of the night was Megan Bain defeated Emily Rose. Emily Rose is one of the rising stars that you can see winning either the TBS champion or on the Ring of Honor side, winning like the Ring of Honor television Women's Championship. Uh, if they do her right, I feel like she'll be alright. Same thing with Megan Banks. Like if they take their time with them, they'll be alright. It just you kind of can tell that with Megan Banks, they trying to build her like another Jay Cargill when Jay Cargill was with AEW. But like I said, man, I hope they do them right. But you just never know. The wrestling business be changing that time, so you just never know. Now to the Raw results and major segments that happen on Raw. So I'm starting off with the matches first. CM Punk defeated Finn Balor in a regular pinfall for the World Heavyweight Championship. That was a good match, man. Uh, I'm glad that Finn Balor finally getting into the main event scene. He always gets the main event scene as part of the Judgment Day as far as the tag team match, but as far as a singles competitor, man, he deserved it. Even though he was in his home country, it's the fact that he's getting the opportunity to get back up there because it seemed like he never got back to the World Championship one since he got hurt a couple years ago when he won the Universal Championship. So shout out to both of them and both of them legends in my eyes. Becky Lynch defeated Maxine Dupree the to retain this IC championship. And Natalia betrayed Dupree and helped Lynch. So that's how Lynch pretty much won. So it looks like it's gonna be some type of rivalry between Natalia and Maxine Dupree. And they had a 6-man tag team match with the ooh. This match right here surprised me. Well, it didn't surprise me, but it was decent at the same time. But Rey Mysterio, Kenta, and Dragon Lee defeated the Vision, and it was Logan Paul, Bronson Reed, and Austin Theory. That match was good. Mysterio pinned Logan Paul. I know that felt good for Mysterio because Logan Paul always be pinning Mysterio in some type of match. But that 6-man tag team match was good, man, and it was kind of like a distraction from the general manager, you know, Adam Pearce. It was pretty good. Uh, it's and Gunther. Before I get to the details, Gunther declared to be in the Royal Rumble match. In the men's Royal Rumble match, Jay Uso also declared to be in the men's Royal Rumble. That's all I know so far. But once I find out more, like I definitely will let y'all know. But Gunther opened the show and announced his entry into the Royal Rumble. AJ Styles interrupted, demanding a match, and Gunther agrees to the match at the Royal Rumble on one condition: Styles got to put his career on the line. AJ Styles already said that 2026 would be his last year and just wrestling in general. So, and Styles accepted it. So it looks like Gunther gonna be doing double duty in the men's Royal Rumble match and also going against AJ Styles in a one-on-one match. They haven't said if AJ Styles was going to like declare to be in the men's Royal Rumble match as well, double duty, but you never know. And they had a singles match between El Grande Americano and Javon Evans. The match got forfeited due to the injury. So speedy recovery to Javon Evans. Additional highlights. Royal Rumble declares a lot of people, a lot of top stars declared to be in the Royal Rumble so far. Like Jay Uso for the men's Royal Rumble, Rhea for the women's Royal Rumble, Io Sky, Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, Bailey, and Lara Valkyria declared to be in the women's Royal Rumble. The tag team division, they have a fatal 4-way match was announced for next week, determined the no more contenders match. So I don't know the tag team. Um, I'm pretty sure they're gonna announce that later on. And then they have a management tension between the general manager Adam Pearce and he having issues with Paul Heyman. And it seemed like he's starting a rivalry with Paul Heyman in the division. So it's pretty interesting because that storyline is building along with the division having problems with other people. Brian Breaker's appearance suspended as part of the storyline. I'm actually enjoying the storyline. I mean, Adam Pearce is a former wrestler, which a lot of people don't know. He's a former multi-time NWA World Heavyweight Champion. So he's one of the GOATs when it comes to NWA. But just never know, man. You just can't wait. Can't wait to see where they go from here. Now, at the end of the show, man, where's some other day? Never be a prisoner of your past. It's just a life sentence. Don't make it as a life sentence. I'm gonna say it again. Never be a prisoner of your past. It was just a life lesson, not a sentence. So I know life can be hard at times. Don't get stuck in your bubble. Just keep going and try to stay positive as much as you can, man. Life is definitely too short. And just keep going. And chase your dream, man. I'm a prime example, man. I'm chasing mine. You see what I'm doing right now, man. It took me a while to get out of my head. And I know people can be in it. Just let y'all know it's okay. Like, just keep going. Don't give up. But that's the end of the podcast and the smoking session. I'm Jay Goodvibez. I'm glad. I'm happy y'all vibing with me. I'm happy y'all supporting me, man. I'm just trying to stay positive for y'all and just try to do a decent content for y'all. Uh, I'm all about positivity, man. Like every episode is just gonna be positivity. I ain't gonna say no type of negative thing about anybody. I'm not gonna no journalist about something data about somebody. Like I love to see people win, man. And that's all that matters, man. I want to see y'all win. Even the people that just be hating on me for no reason. I see y'all win too. And that's just the type of character I am. But hope y'all have a good day. With that being said, bankroll.